All right, y'all. So check this out. This is a story of one of the worst, the absolute worst incidents that ever happened at the karate school while I was teaching. One day, typical class, bunch of kids. That was I had before. A bunch of kids doing their thing. There was a line. It was pretty orderly that day. I didn't have to yell at them too much. Then that's that first class. That class go through. Then the next one comes in. That's the more advanced level kids, right? So they're doing their thing, and every day he came, it was this kid. It was this one kid. If you've been in any type of teaching of any sort, it's always that one kid that when they come in, you're like, ugh. They just make you groan because one, they don't want to listen most of the time. When they do listen, they do fine, but it's just getting them to listen is the hard part. So this one, he gets there. He's in a mood where he don't want to listen. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not gonna just have you disrupt 30 other kids to just you. So I got one of my assistants. Deal with him while I got the rest of the class, right? So that was on a Tuesday. He was there, didn't want to listen, right? Next day, on a Thursday, that same kid came back. I'm like, here we go. So I'm always in the mindset of I'm not going to project any negative onto you, especially a child. That's ridiculous. Also, I'm going to do my best for you. If you're there with me, if you was ever under with me, I'm gonna always do my best for you. So he's there, right? And like clockwork too, all the time. As soon as the class would start, 5 minutes in, he always have to go to the bathroom, and it was never to just pee and run out or whatever, wash his hands. No, it was always to blow the bathroom up. Always. I'm like, every single time, it's you, and I know it's you. So this particular time, like the usual, 5 minutes in, he has to go blow the bathroom up. He goes in there, right? Normally he's in there 5 minutes or whatever, and he's out. This time it was longer. I was like, something's wrong. He's still in there. All right. He comes out looking disheveled. I'm like, what happened to this boy in this bathroom? I get in the bathroom. I look. I didn't know that you could throw doo-doo on the ceiling. I didn't know it got up to the ceiling. I didn't know you could do that. That boy had wrecked the bathroom. I'm talking wrecked it. I had to close down the bathroom for the rest of the day to clean it and sanitize it. It was a nightmare. Now, and I'm the type of person, if I'm in charge, I'll do the dirtiest job because that's what I'm there for. That's what I get paid to do. I'm not going to throw that off like, hey, just because you're under me, you do that part. No, I went ahead, I bit that bullet and cleaned that bathroom. I never in my life seen so many places. I've never seen that much crap before. I mean, it was on the stalls, the walls, the ceiling tile. Y'all know the ceiling tiles that's in all office building, the little like moniker, the little gray ceiling tiles or whatever. That's all up in any office building you've ever been in. I didn't know how you got fecal matter up there. I don't know where he was just flinging it, having a grand old time with it. But whatever it was everywhere. So when I clean heavy. I bleach, okay? It's natural stuff that you can use to clean. That's fine, that's cool, whatever. All bleach. I bleached everything in there from top to bottom. It was by far the most I'd ever seen. And I got 4 kids. Who've had stomach bugs before. So for me to say it was the most I've ever seen, it was the most I've ever seen. And it was just everywhere. That night, I thought real long and hard, like, do I want to do this? Because yuck. Absolute yuck. It was the worst. So that's my tale of the worst incident that ever happened at the school while I was teaching there. That was the worst incident of a bathroom being totally and utterly destroyed. Never seen anything like that before in my life. And it was done by a child. A child did it. And I know the kid who did it too. I'm sure he's an adult now, but I know when you did that to the bathroom. I know.